Hi, everyone, and welcome to the CAS Update for Pharmacy. I'm Katie Bruce, and I'm the Director of Application Services and Student Programs at the American Association of Colleges of Pharmacy. We wanted to start by sharing a few final data points from our last cycle, 2019-2020, that you might find of interest related to GPAs. Here we show the mean cumulative undergraduate GPA for PharmCAS applicants. Blue depicts all applicants, and green depicts accepted applicants. This graph shows the mean overall undergraduate science GPA for PharmCAS applicants. Again, blue depicts all and green depicts accepted applicants. On July 2nd, 2020, AACP launched the new PharmCAS website that provides enhanced navigation and functionality in a mobile-friendly and contemporary design. A key feature is that all of the photos featured throughout the website have been provided by our pharmacy programs, so applicants will see actual pharmacy students, faculty, and programs rather than stock photos. A brand new Pharm grad site for prospective master's and PhD degree students launched in early August. This site includes new information about pharmaceutical graduate degrees and career pathways. As with PharmCAS, the site features images of real students and faculty from member programs. As part of the PharmCAS website, we launched the new PharmCAS School Directory. Here, applicants are able to sort and filter PharmD programs based on multiple criteria, such as PCAT requirement and public versus private. As an example, if the regions filter is selected, this brings up a map for region selection, along with distance pathway and international options. In addition to filters, users can quickly search by institution by simply typing in the name and can click the Download File option that will export results into an Excel document. Users can compare a few or a handful of programs side by side by selecting them under the Compare column. After selection, click Apply Filter, and then your selections will appear side by side for ease. Applicants can then select any school to open an individual school page that offers enhanced formatting and branding for each program. And here is just a snapshot of the various criteria and information found on each school directory page. Similar to PharmCAS, as part of the Pharm Grad website, we launched the new Graduate Program Directory. The directory reflects master's and PhD program needs and structures, and allows visitors to sort, filter, and search graduate programs using filters such as degree type, delivery method, and GRE requirement. Under the filtering options, cut off on this screen capture, is the full list of programs available, and they too open to individual directory pages. The new Compare Programs tool will allow applicants to compare programs based on individual interests in current directory data. This dynamic feature has replaced the stagnant PDF tables we previously had of this information, which is a much better way to do this as the data remains current throughout the cycle. As you can see here, there are a variety of categories to select, such as enrollment options, dual degree programs, and interview type, to name a few. As an example, here I am showing the enrollment options dynamic report. As you can see, users can filter programs, compare a few or a handful of programs side by side, and/or export results into an Excel document. The AACP 2020-2021 Summary of Course Prerequisites can also be accessed from the Compare Programs page. This resource is intended to help applicants more easily determine how the course prereqs for PharmD degree programs overlap, and it reflects the total number of semester hours required per subject area as captured in the PharmCAS school directory. Please see the last page of the summary for aggregate data. The current version was released in August 2020, and the 21-22 summary will be available on the PharmCast website by August 2021. The PharmCast website currently has a page for applicants to review COVID-19 updates for the current 2021 cycle, including a section on pharmacy admission policies. Included on this page, you can view the COVID-19 Pharmacy School Admission Policies Report and the COVID-19 Pharmacy Admission Summary Report to better understand how pharmacy admission policies have been modified to date in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. The current reports were compiled and published in September 2020. Policies for the next cycle, 21-22, will be available by July 2021. I do want to note that policies may be fluid, so applicants should contact the pharmacy schools directly for guidance. The summary report includes the following data points: online interviews, online course prereqs, pass-fail course prereqs, course prereq waivers and substitutions, health documentation requirements for matriculated students, and criminal background checks and drug testing. So let's go into a little bit more detail on some of the information shared in the report. For this, I'm going to focus specifically on science course with lab prereqs. Seen here are pharmacy school online class policies for science course with labs. As you can see, the majority, rounding to 83%, will accept online classes to fulfill this need, and only 2% will not accept online courses. This is a significant change from pre-pandemic, where 31% of schools would not accept online classes for these particular courses. Here are pharmacy school pass-fail policies for science course with lab prereqs. The majority either will accept or will accept based on circumstance, and only 3% will not accept pass-fail courses. This again is a significant change from pre-pandemic, where 65% of schools would not accept pass-fail for these particular courses. We encourage advisors to visit these reports on the PharmCast website to learn more, and make sure to check back in July 2021 for the updated reports. Next, we are moving on to some notable changes coming to PharmCast. Beginning in the next application cycle, which is 21-22, and that launches in July, early decision will be discontinued. Applicants are still encouraged to apply early, and some schools will have priority deadlines or give preference to applicants who do apply early. To expand on that further, participating colleges and schools will be able to designate a priority or preferred application deadline in addition to their final PharmCast deadline. The purpose of the priority deadline option is to encourage applicants to apply earlier in the cycle. Priority deadlines will not be enforced by PharmCast, and therefore applicants can apply to multiple schools with priority deadlines, as well as apply to a program after its priority deadline has passed. Schools may offer incentives to applicants who apply by the priority deadline, such as preferred admission or interview consideration, fee waivers, or scholarship eligibility. PharmCast will not process priority applications faster than regular applications. For clarity purposes, regular deadlines will be referred to as final enforced deadlines beginning in the next application cycle. Both PharmCast and PharmGrad will give applicants an opportunity to describe any challenges they have encountered as a result of the pandemic via a COVID-19 question block. The questions will help programs assess the impact of COVID-19 on applicants, including distance traveled, academic barriers, and economic challenges. It might also help schools evaluate the applicant's writing skills, as the third question is an open text box. Note that the questions on the screen are for PharmCast, but PharmGrad will have a similar COVID-19 question block with a few modifications. Next, we're going to talk about some applicant resources and upcoming events. The majority of pharmacy schools have offered virtual interviews for applicants during the pandemic, so it's very likely that applicants will conduct their pharmacy school interview in a virtual format via webcam or phone. Once in-person classes resume across the country, most pharmacy schools are expected to continue to offer an online interview option in addition to an in-person one. The technology used will vary based on the institution and the ability of an applicant to access it. However, the basic do's and don'ts before, during, and after the virtual interview remain universal. Now available is a new resource titled Virtual Pharmacy School Interview Do's and Don'ts that you are encouraged to share with your students to help them prepare. We also wanted to mention a few upcoming and free events that you can pass along to your students. First is the 2021-2022 PharmCast applicant webinar. In this webinar, we provide applicants with a step-by-step guide to becoming a successful applicant in PharmCast. Second is the Fall Virtual Pharmacy School Fair, where students can chat online with pharmacy schools nationwide to learn more about PharmD and graduate degree programs in pharmacy science. Lastly, should your students have questions about the PharmCast or PharmGrad application process, please direct them to customer service. We hope this was helpful and appreciate your taking the time to listen. Thank you.